everybody, and happy October. This is Don reporting, not so live, from my beautiful backyard full of, yellow and brown gray foliage. It's really good looking back here. I like it out here. I like the fall, and that's why I decided to do this out here instead of in the science garage. We're on the science deck in the science yard, and you may hear the science dogs barking a little bit because they don't like it that I'm out here without them. So apologies, and don't worry, they're well taken care of, science dogs, and as soon as I'm done filming this video, I'm gonna go get them some treats. What are we doing today? Halloween experiments. Two variations on the puking pumpkin experiment. One, perfectly safe to do at home, a variation on something you may have done before. Two, not so safe to do at home, really only good for science guys, professionals like me to do. The first one, very simple, puking pumpkin with baking soda and vinegar. I've got two little pumpkin boys here. I've got a little happy boy. I've got a big sad boy. The little happy boy, he's gonna be our baking soda and vinegar pumpkin. Got vinegar right here, just to add a little bit of extra grossness. I'm gonna mix in some food coloring. Let that settle. Got my baking soda right here. And when you mix these, if you've done this at home in a volcano form or something, you may notice it bubbles a bunch of gas out. That's carbon dioxide gas being released from the sodium bicarbonate and the vinegar. All right, get a bunch in there. The more we got in there, oh buddy, I'm sorry. Got baking soda on your face. Baking soda all over his face is not good. But inside his pumpkin head is great. So here we go. Vinegar, baking soda, green, puking, pumpkin, and 3, 2, 1. Ah, gross. More vinegar. Ah, look at all that. Now that one is pretty easy to clean up. But if you use food coloring, be careful. Don't do it around furniture or clothing you want to keep nice and clean, or carpets. That's why I have a tablecloth here. Okay, now let's replace little happy boy with big sad boy, because big sad boy is going to get an enormous explosion of pukey bubbles courtesy of this stuff right here. Very strong hydrogen peroxide. The same kind of stuff you may have in a brown bottle underneath your kitchen or bathroom sink, and you put it on a wound and it stings real bad, except this stuff is way, way, way stronger. Hard to get a hold of, and definitely not something you want to play with at home. That's why I'm doing this for you to see. I put a little soap in there because I want to capture all the bubbles that are about to come out when I mix the peroxide with this, potassium iodide. You see, peroxide at all times is very slowly breaking down into water, H2O, and oxygen, O2. And certain things speed that process up. Light is one of them, which is why it's stored in brown bottles. And potassium iodide is another one. Potassium iodide makes this happen instantaneously, and when it does, it's going to release a ton of heat. So I'm going to pour potassium iodide into our pumpkin here. Get a good amount in there. And then I'm going to pour the H2O2, the hydrogen peroxide, in real quick. Two things are going to happen. One, he's going to puke all over the place in, wait a minute, hold on, forgot my food coloring, in purple puke. And two, there's going to be a ton of steam because it heats up so much that as soon as the peroxide becomes water, the water boils and it's going to boil out. So to make sure that it all comes out of his face holes, I'm going to, let's see, get this lined up right. There we go. I'm going to pour this in and then hold the lid down. Blah. Oh my, you can't even see the poor pumpkin boy anymore. So much vomit. I'm sorry, my friend. Now this is actually going to go on for a while, and you can see the steam coming off of this. This is very hot. So I am going to let you go, have a happy Halloween, and then I'm going to wait a while. I'm going to clean this mess up. Thank you very much for watching.